Morning, everybody. How are we doing today? I am TubbyGeezer, and my back's killing me. However, I messed with my lighting a little bit. So my face, not completely washed out, but is a little better lit up. My background's still doing what it do. Kind of works. Better than nothing. Alright. I mean, tomorrow's Halloween, so come on. Gotta do something a little spoopy, right? Alright, let's play the Outer Worlds. I don't know what caused it, but I've definitely had some sort of, like, increased back pain between yesterday and today. Once again, may mean more frequent breaks. It may mean not quite as long a stream. We'll see how it goes. It's killing me because as soon as I finish streaming this game, I would love to keep playing this game. But the problem is sitting up like this to play is just not comfortable at all. Oh, we're about to shoot a bunch of people in the head, aren't we? Yeah, we are.
Keep them quiet.
Got tamed puppers. All the things. Move up a little. Damn it, phone, I'm trying to be sneaky. Oh yeah, every single time. Hello.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes. God.
Careful, you're hurt.
Yeah, I'm aware. Oh.
That's the last of them.
Oh my god. Well, we got him. Wasn't pretty, but it worked. I do what I want, not what you want. The phone. Also, most cats. You're not wrong.
Anybody who ever came out this far.
By the way, it may seem silly, but I really appreciate the fact that those landmines don't blow up in like a 3 million meter radius. This is by far the most enemies I've seen in one area, like, this game. Makes me a little scared for what's to come. We're looking for... Wait, we're looking for what's her name, right? Yeah, Zoe. That's... Am I concussed? Yeah. kind of what a concussion feels like, sort of. Not really. God, this game. Have I nuked anything yet? No, I've been focusing more on sniping things in the face. But given a chance, no, I will. God. Wrong with you guys. Jesus. Ooh, hello. These look oddly like power armor stations. Just saying. I feel like there's a lot of things that they're gonna put in this game that are basically like a giant middle finger to Bethesda. Just like we started making Fallout and now we made a better Fallout than your Fallout, sort of kind of thing. Because these aren't used for anything. I can't interact with them, but damn if they don't kind of look like power armor stations. Whatever. Little friendly competition never hurt. I killed all your friends.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You sound confused, or possibly unscrewed. You're Zoe? Your people are looking for you.
What, you mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand,
has
you
nukes.
were a sight
True.
to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something. Like that. Oh my god, are we entering, like, the virtual Cold War? Is that what it is? Obsidian v Bethesda? Who pulls the trigger first?
I'm great at clarifying.
You a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
But I killed them all, and you're one of them. Does this not make sense in your head? I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Oh yeah, you're unhinged. How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
God Queen Tyrene coming at you live. Like, it's basically her. Without the powers. Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Okay.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Your friends are all dead, dum-dum. You should go back. People are worried. Sure.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? You two are friends. I don't want to ruin his surprise.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation. unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Yay! I mean, yeah. Finish your smoke first, but... I mean, don't rush on account of me. I'm saving just because I want to know if this works.
All together. Wow, great work.
I like her more and more. Great work! You killed the Oh, God. Okay, let's Wait, that is the right one, isn't it? Just wanted to make sure that was an option. That's and she's annoying. I swear to God, though, like, honestly, I come in here, kill all of the new friends you've made, walk up to you, and the first thing you say is, "Hey, how are you? I'm one of them." Not too bright.
Impressive.
I like that the companion's just, like, in love with everything I do, and I don't have to, like... be, like, super cautious around her. Still like her better than Claptrap? Alright. Fair enough. Oh, let me skill point. Tinkering cost minus 50%? Holy butts. Ooh, more bits and containers. Hit 40 on that. And put the rest in. Like it. Whee! Easy hacks. Ammo. Anywhere else I can go around here? Okay. Oh God. No. I think I'd learn. I am once again concussed. 16 seconds. Also, I do know in the hardest difficulty, the concussion stuff, like any ill effect, like concussion or whatever, is permanent until you sleep, which is kind of ridiculous. And I think you can only sleep in your ship. Imagine the amount of crazy fast traveling. I mean, I guess I could just be more careful instead, but where's the fun in that? This was not open before. There are doors that Only open from one direction. Interesting. That's what I'm saying. Not careful. Well, I try to be, but I fail pretty fantastically at it. Usually. Okay. Never checked back here, though. Big building. Oh, hello. Yup. I've been over here and somehow I missed that one. Lord. Alright, where am I going? Oh, wait. No? Not what I meant. Oh, yeah, this is it. Ah, here we go. Hello.
What is it?
Brought your friend back after I killed her and then quick loaded.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't hurt her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger.
Yeah?
Well, I've heard stranger things.
I haven't.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
You can. Leave. Leave this place because I'm about to destroy your world. Bad face. I also need to... You know, I can break down some stuff, right? So let's sort value to weight ratio. Ooh, woof. Do I really have to click that every time? Probably use the weapon parts from doing. I don't think I want grenade launchers, honestly. This is still the best weapon by far. Ah, I can just hit E and it does it. Okay. Keep the plasma rifle and the plasma cutter, though, because they're... Like... Just repair this? Can. Also, what here needs repaired? This probably. Yeah. My hunting rifle is, in a bit of a bad state. Okay. Deserter's reputation increased. Now that's a handy sort. I know, isn't that amazing? Value to weight ratio. Holy butts. No more doing math. And here's the thing. Like, I understand that it's more than one line of code. That's what everyone says about games. Like, you could just add one line of code and it's work. But it's a relatively easy thing to code, to just basically put it in an algorithm for how much does it weigh, how much does it sell for, literally divide those two things, and then order them by the outcome. It's not that hard. That's the kind of stuff I would have done in, like, first-year programming. And so, I don't think I've ever seen a game do that before, but that is amazingly helpful. It just makes me realize that Obsidian really kind of understands...
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Quality of life stuff.
Where are we headed?
Okay. Sorry, girl, you were talking. I thought you wanted to say something. But we are doing... I guess I have to convince them to leave first.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Read.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Is this your greenhouse? That's a dumb question. Looks like you've made a home for yourself out here. I wonder if they're gonna give me an alternate option. Something I can do instead of kicking.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
I need more coffee. More coffee! Picked a terrible place to put down roots? Damn. Why'd you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
I feel like this isn't going to work.
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
They made the conscious choice to leave the other place behind en masse and start a new life. I don't think me being like, hey, your old life wants me to turn off the power to your new life so you can go back. I don't think that's going to go over well. Bunny never knew you could grow tripe in a garden. I'm surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Alright, Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. I mean, this is what he said. This is the kind of aggressive version. You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about. Let's see if we say what he said.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned.
I mean, I agree.
I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant. I'm not gonna say this.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Camp has a power regulator I needed. Neither of these are good answers! I mean... maybe this will lead to something else.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
Okay, I have to choose.
Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
But then again, there's a lot of people in that town that would be screwing over. Like, it's not just screwing over the big dickhead at the top of the tower. Like, what have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them.
Yeah, but they're not
that's
bad.
true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side, yeah.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
I know that, but...
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
yeah, that was rude. Say I help you, what happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I think Reed's just trying to spite you.
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I don't think there's an actual good answer to this. Maybe. I mean, I'm thinking a little too real-worldy, maybe. But to be fair, like, in the real world, there wouldn't be a good answer to this. Like, getting off this planet would be killing, or at least ruining the lives of innocent people. One way or another. Wait, that's a bunch of nanners? Amazing. Still have bread. Literally just called bunch of nanners. Alright, I'm gonna quit stealing from you guys because I feel bad about it. Y'all quit making me feel things, game. Okay. I mean, look, lesser of two evils, if the people of Edgewater can come here, like the decent people, and live like this, then so be it, I guess. Kind of? Man, I don't know. Stop making me think, game. And I assume whatever I do is gonna have lasting, like... lasting effects and stuff. Found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. Imagine an exodus is brewing. Huh. I mean, yeah, so, like, people come here to get away from that. I get it. But even still, even if... Not what I meant to do. I don't know why I hit F to use. That is... How? Oh, that's how it was in Modern Warfare. Damn it, game. You guys too, huh? Okay. Can't even see those, dude. Literally right in front of me. I'd like to thank Bethesda for their stupidity for a game I haven't played that already looks fun. And in a year, maybe there'll be awesome mods out. You talking about this one? I mean, this game was being made far before Bethesda decided to go full stupid, but I think it got a lot more press because of it, though. Jesus. This game's coming to Steam in a year? Actually hurt me. God damn. Any more things that want to blow me up? Oh. Oh, cool. If you actually land on it, it doesn't... Jesus. Might buy it on Epic if Epic had more features to their launcher. Like, I get that, like, stick with a brand and all that stuff, but holy cow, like, this isn't even a multiplayer game, so what does it matter? Like, I get that Epic has, like, no way to, like, do, like, friend invites and stuff like that, but for a single player game, you know, I personally wouldn't wait on it for that, but that's your thing. You like to flex your achievements? Fair enough. Are we done with the exploding things, please? Yeah? Okay, good. You're watching an ad. Means you couldn't hear me say that. Creep show. There we go. Yes, we are. That's no way to get ahead. Good lord. But I need that, like, I need a soundbite of that. Good lord. Buggy from what you've seen? Wait, are you talking about this game being buggy? I hadn't heard that. I mean, I haven't had problems yet, but I'm not that far in either, so could be. Oh, loving Outer Worlds. But yeah, I mean, to each their own on that. I mean, if you want to wait for this to hit Steam, you know, totally cool. There was no way I was waiting. This game looked way too good. Impact Hammer. One-handed melee. 142 DPS. Wait, is that better than what she's got? Oh, she has one, but it's better. Okay, cool. Hello? Oh god. That's fine. Okay, Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Found a flaw in you. Permanently crippled. Your legs have been damaged too many times, and your movement speed has now been permanently lowered. Minus 30%, and you are unable to dodge. No! One thing I did hear about this game. Map loading kind of sucks, and player inventory doesn't update when you change armor. Yeah, little bugs. Little things. Probably...
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
One of the biggest things I've heard is exactly what you just saw. That those flaws are always like 1,000 times worse than the idea of having an extra. Reminds you of Half-Life Combines. All the stuff. All the mods. Okay. Essentially Firefly mixed with Half-Life. Wow. Yeah, you're not wrong. I never would have come up with that combination, though. Alright. Geothermal power plant. See, I don't even know, like... how big this game gets. Like, I don't...
Control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Like, I don't know if you can go to other planets. I don't know how many varying locations and locales there are. I'm enjoying the first area that I'm still in. All the robots I already killed. Oh, buddy. %. I have a question. Handful of environments, but don't know if you get off planet. I mean, even if you just travel to different parts of the same planet, that's still pretty good. Oh, dude. Yay, I can get in now. Oh, God.
Process. Don't mess with us.
Yup.
Got it. Heads down.
Yes, you can. Actually, you don't even have to have high mechanic. All you need is 20 points in it. Or is it mechanic? Yeah, engineering. Repair weapons and armor in the inventory. Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, your engineering only has to be 20. But it looks like higher up, you can break down weapons and armor for a chance to extract, like, mods. Chances when you repair an item, it will become pristine. Break down weapons and armor for a chance to extract a rare mod. Like, yeah, there's a lot of good in engineering. Lockpicking's been amazing, too. A lot more than, like, Fallout games, lockpicking seems to have, like, a lot of uses. Feels like almost every room I go into, there's valuable things to lockpick. Oh yeah, someone saying they couldn't hack a terminal, so they were going through all their gear and realized their pants had -5 int. Yep. So they took their pants off and then could hack a terminal. I think that is the case. That does actually happen. By the way, this gun. Oh, were you looking for feet? Is that what you were looking for? No, there's no feet. Here's what I'm thinking. By the way, what I'm thinking... What I'm thinking is since I can get in here now, if I can, like, make it more efficient, like the power work better, then I don't have to choose. I can power both places. That's not an option, but I'm wondering if it's actually an option. Wait, what was that? Oh, okay. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need someone to read down and something to read down the pit. Cool. Access repair logs. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanical. Every sentry and drone. Not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the blah 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 Spacer's Choice family. I'm brainwashed. Higgins, yes. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. Found some strange modifications to their logic modules. All I know is these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Filed a report. Told me not to worry about it. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do some experimentation. Yuki? What are these? I don't know. Hello. Hi. Riot control armor. Always good. Shears. Okay. Now the plant was running at like 22% power when I went to the thing, so. One of your complaints in Destiny, though, is when you look down you can see your feet, but your class armor isn't shown, mainly the Warlock's coat or the Titan's average thing. Wait. There's people in here? Hold up.
Go away, Phantom!
Where you is, dude?
No, just leave me alone!
Like way down there?
Wish I could do that. Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
I'm aware what Steam does, but thank you. All right. Sure. Modify. Good lord. Oh, these are, those are my companions. This is so great. This is so great because it shows my equipped items in gold and then my companions in blue, and then these are the unequipped. I mean, my hunting rifle is kind of great. LMG's already shock damage. Assault rifle could use some love, maybe. Let's put a sight on it because I can. And increase magazine size? Nah, I want to make it plasma damage. I don't actually know if that's good, but sounds fun. Increase the magazine size on. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. Now my pistol at a 15, yes, 27. And ooh, that's a cool sight. Take it. Let's tinker a little bit, because I'm gonna upgrade the snot out of my... sniper, though. Alright, damage increase is done. Give companion lady a little bit of help on that, too. Okay. But I don't know if I want to be here yet, or if I want to go save dude.
We can handle this! Down they go!
Stop. You take care of it.
That's the last of them!
What is this? Shut off steam release valves. Nice. Auto mag pistol. Ooh. That looks fun. Just love that it says the hunting rifle is like 77 DPS, but it does so much damage. I don't understand that. I'll probably end up using it on her. Fuck, dude. Okay. You still want to go back and see what that guy was yelling about at the bottom of the reactor, whatever it is. Okay, here's my question. If I go back here... What does it say?
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but...
Right.
I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it.
Exactly, that's what I was saying
Decent,
earlier.
hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Let's find a better way. Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without worker power. I mean, these are all... Deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town.
True.
Do you really want to be party to that kind of hate?
No! Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers in power.
Sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you. Oh, I mean...
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
I'm curious. Plant status. Still 22% efficiency. But let's go see what's up with dude back here. This is like legitimately the impossible decision. Friend. Aw.
Nice one!
These areas are kind of massive, too. I did not expect this. Oh, okay. Geothermal Security Chief's keycard. Mine now? Ooh, I can do it, but just barely. Modify behavior. Select new mode. Mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter this setting is punishable by company law. Your infraction has been noted in your permanent record. C. Higgins, please see your supervisor to schedule a reprimand. To target intruders. Any attempt to target this? Okay. Define intruders. All persons or entities not identified as property of Spacer's Choice. Would you like to modify the definition of intruders? Define intruders as Spacer's Choice auto mechanicals. Awesome. That seems like a reasonable option. Why would you ever want to do that? I literally,
You're not real.
and not in an edgy sort of internet way, I literally just told all the robots to kill themselves.
You're not real. You're not real. Go away, Phantom.
Not a phantom. Hi, friend. Higgins.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
you're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Back away slowly. I'll just be on my way. Alright, what do you do here? Well, we kind of already know he's like the security officer, right?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Engineer. How have you been surviving all this?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Place? So you ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Hey, what happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Right. Was that before or after you became a Sisty Pig Tycoon? If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know how to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Did that already, but I think I've killed them. Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. I'm just gonna keep doing this because I get XP for doing this.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Yes.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at.
Already did that.
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh,
You'll
well.
need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Actually, hang
Forgot
on.
what you were gonna say? Me too.
But I...
What's eating you?
Okay, I actually already did that, though. Impact hammer? Holy crap. Yes. Alright, well, maybe I have to go do it again? Wait. Now I'm slightly confused. I figured I would have an option to be like, hey, you know that thing you told me to just go do with your password? Well, I kind of hacked into the terminal and already did it. It's not giving me that option. Is that in here? Oh, it's this one. Or is there literally... This is... I'm being dumb, aren't I? I thought this was going to be like a quest. I think it's literally just if you're tired of getting attacked, this guy can help. Yeah, pretty sure that's all it was. Man, that's too bad. kind of wanted a full quest line out of that. Or at least something where, like, doing that made a difference to him and he didn't just stand down here forever. I'm gonna talk to him one more time just to be sure. Then poke around down here a bit. Can I have your impact hammer since it's not stealing? Fun.
What's eating you?
Yeah.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail.
What is an impact hammer, by the way? I think that's new. Oh, I've had something similar.
Something you need?
Well, in true form, since I was really hoping. I was hoping there was a way to, like, save both places, but after what she said, it sounds like that it's not just power that the main town needs, they need people too, so unless we force the other people back, they're gonna just die. You all know me, I'm a sucker for a pretty lady with smart words, so I think I'm gonna save the town. Granny can suck it up. To be fair, if we're gonna do the greater good analogy, there's far more people that live in that town than live in the colony. Right in the ass. I keep feeling like I'm missing something down here, though. It's driving me absolutely nuts. Like, why am I allowed to, like, turn on these... Why am I allowed to turn on these things? These pipes. Why do I have them turned on? What does this do? I feel it should increase the productivity of the thing. I can't unturn them on. Which would also be turning them off. For those of you out there that speak English. Far better than I do. Apparently. Yes. Alright, let's go do it. I are sad. No more running around, no more turning around, no more... Everything's working and it doesn't help. Wait, one more. One more thing to check. Messages. Didn't really look around it. Oh. Hold on, there's one more that's not on. Okay, now. Oh, Edgewater and Botanical Lab. Oh. Those are the output. Okay, those can't. Son of a dingle. Redirect power. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. like, I'm not even gonna lie. I have to think about this. I'm gonna go stretch, and I'm gonna come back and make a choice. This is difficult. Oh. Alright. Let me stand up. Let me walk around for a minute. Let me get some, oh, God. Let me try to crack my back. I will be back. Give me just a few minutes, and we'll continue. This game is ruining me. I didn't realize I was gonna have to make hard choices, for God's sake. I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh, and full spectrum light show while I'm gone. Actually, I guess if I wanted to do a full spectrum light show, I'd just do this. Swim back. Warm colors. Ugh, okay. Alright, redirect power to Edgewater. Botanical Laboratory's power regulator is now safe to remove. Edgewater is now operating at optimal capacity. Want to talk about it?
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
Made a good point, damn it. Convince the deserters to return. Here comes the fun part. All right. Oh, damn it.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
You're kind of a cult, though,
I
right?
want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. The closest thing I can to, like, the actual explanation I want to go.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather
figured that
die
was
among
gonna
my
happen.
flowers than live under his management.
What happened to you? This anger had to come from somewhere. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you is a great answer.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't going to just leave his post. I'll need some help convincing.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague.
Yes.
Start a new garden right in the cannery.
Yes.
3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater.
That's what I was hoping
Tell him how
for.
I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know
So
how to
glad they
breathe
give you an
life
option to
back
do something
into
like
the
this.
earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Think that'll convince Reed to step down?
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Sounds good to me. What happened to you? This anger had to come from somewhere.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Okay. Let us go talk to Reed then. Where is he? Oh yeah, that's right, he's way up here. A little part of my decision might also have been made by the choice that I hadn't fully explored Edgewater, and maybe there's a lot of places I want to loot. Before you all think I've become some sort of positive influence on this world.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Spoke to Adelaide, she won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Buddy. Hi, kitten. Cat just wandered into the other room. Let Adelaide's son die.
Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child, or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will.
Done enough. Maybe it's time to step. Not your place to make that decision. You've done your best, but all I see is a town falling to pieces.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I'm a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Your people ever eaten an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. So you need to... Yeah, they... Watch! This plague is probably like mercury poisoning or something.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Yeah. Let's just lie to him. We just want him out of here. We don't care if he knows the truth.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls.
Oh my god, join
or
me.
Put in for early retirement.
Well, can't be easy.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
You don't have to do this, you know? Like, no. You do have to do it. Okay, let's... Oh. Can I fast travel from in town? Looks like I actually have to leave town. So cool. Man, this storyline is really this has been the thing that's like kicked my like everything into high gear in this game. Just really made me realize how good it's gonna be. The fact that the choices I wanted to make eventually became options with the right kind of tweaking and dialogue. That's so cool.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Talk reading to leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town.
Woo!
And carry on with our lives as
28,000
best
XP?
we may.
Jesus.
You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Board reputation decrease. That's fine. I made a mess of things. Guess I'm just trying to set it right.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Ah, yes. Skills. What are we doing? Let's get these up to 40. Get dialogue up a bunch more. Almost there. Get a new perk. What do we want? Base health? Let's just do base health. Now I can take the power regulator, which is here.
Nicely done.
It's amazing when you crouch. Alright. Break down some. Automag pistols actually. This is fun. Modify the automag pistol, which is actually now. Sure. Then this.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
All right, so where do I go now? Turn to your ship. Not quite yet, though. Go to Edgewater and poke around. I really haven't looked around this town really enough.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
You cut your own hair?
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
A lot of hair to cut yourself. Have looked through here, though. Partially. This is gonna be the first time I steal stuff in front of someone. See if he sees.
Hey, that's against regulation.
I was just seeing if, like, crouching could, like, fix that, but no. I want to test the limits of the stealth abilities.
Wish we had some beds.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Hey, thanks for helping me back in that cave. You got a real knack for curative work.
Hey, it's you! Although the lighting on your face is non-existent.
Got it. Heads down.
It's a good day if you make it back to town in one piece.
View bounties. Former mechanic. Okay, interesting. Also, here's the two from outside. Two that we met first.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Need help with your marauder problem? I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals.
It wouldn't stop
Know
me
how
anyway.
to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Yes.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Cool. Random side quest? Fistful of digits.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Well, let me go ahead and talk to everyone else in town, see if I can get more quests. When Hussam was here yesterday, he was telling me that I missed a bunch of side quests, so I aim to remedy that.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Make it sound like I'm being watched.
The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Medical.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you? People will talk. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague,
This
maybe
company,
I should have worked
man.
harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Ridiculous.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Esther said she was going to distribute some medicine.
Esther's got medication? How? Did the boss get a new shipment? I'm sorry, it's just I thought we couldn't spare the medicine. Nope, I'm sorry. I can't accept help from Esther. If I deserved treatment, I wouldn't be here.
On.
Why?
Stop moping and take the damn medicine. I heard the company's looking to promote healthy work. You're not doing yourself any favors. Punishing yourself.
That is exactly what I've been doing. Not my place to dole out punishment. Not even against myself. All right, you made your point. If Esther offers to treat me, I won't turn her down.
Company ammo.
You trying to get us all in trouble? What do you think you're doing?
Oops.
Nice doing business with you.
I'll pay my way out of that one. Didn't realize this was stealing. Mostly because I'm an idiot.
Stay down, miscreants!
I hear Reed's leaving town.
Wonder if corporate gave him the boot.
General store.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead.
So this plague that's supposed to be going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Done being delusional, or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness.
Sick,
but
we're rugged.
The fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
What do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
People are brainwashed.
Music to my ears.
Big ol' hammer. I think I need any of this stuff, really. It still annoys me a little bit that there's no tech skills. There's no compare thing on the window here. Hi. Come here. Hey. Come here. Let everyone see how cute you are. Buddy. There we go. Big kitten time. Hi, kitten. Okay, what you got? You got a bunch of stuff. Odds. Ooh. I mean, yeah, I don't have anything to sell. Be good. He's gonna see me if I do that. Let's keep going. This is the church. He's gone. Man, this whole town's just crazy. Hello.
Huh?
Okay, cannery's here. I never really looked around this place. Yeah, everything's stealing. A vending machine. I get experience just for discovering vending machines. That's amazing. Hi, buddy. I don't have a cat cam, but I basically just have a cat that loves sitting on my lap while I'm streaming. So, like, close enough? Question mark? Lost and found. Found one left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution. God. Vending machine discovered, plus XP. Melee weapon skills, dodge, and stealth. Oh, that's... Restricted stock. Increases body armor and helmet armor ratings against shock damage. Before I steal everything in here. Go ahead and... Saw nothing! Ew. Also, there's no one here. Weird that there's no one here. Is this a product of the, pick up power regulator? I don't think that's a great idea. Query, geothermal facility. Okay. This must be where I would have to take the thing out of if I'd done that route. I wonder if I'd done that route if they'd, like, sent guards to, like, kill me or something. I was trying to take the stuff. That seems like a thing a corporation would do. How do I get back there? Okay, I think we're good here. Anywhere else I can go around here? People I can talk to?
I appreciate what you've done, but we shouldn't be seen.
Like it.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
That place.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science.
Trouble tickets. Oh, this is her shop. AG loader serial failure and startup. Steps to reproduce. Turn on engine. Try it again. Try it again. Kick the loader. Curse injured toes. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps. Try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Dang it, Clancy. I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Something. So. Failure of main cannery product line. Steps to reproduce. Startup production line. Observe processing of cans. Follow first batch to heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke. Smell of burned salt tuna. Overheat clacks on a monitor 6. Flames jet out from exhaust ports. Automatic shut. Damned mechanical. Priority automatically reset to low by executive level admin rule applied by Thompson R. Steps to reproduce. Look northwise. I said look northwise. Blasted uses translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clanking about all menacing like. See it? It's right there. Is it a hint? Northeast from town? Where would that even be? Ah. Be like over here. Is that weird little robot that I destroyed for our dude friend?
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
I mean, it wasn't stealing.
Yeah, huh?
That was kind of cool, though. I'm not taking anything else from your place, though. Whoa! Look at this place. This place is kind of sick. Look, I'm not taking... No, I'm good.
My dad's It's an office. Just my office.
Open last search. Indumati. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me, as I'll look up and think of you. Robert. You wouldn't let me keep her. Oh my god! But I know you will raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. Tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was born on July 7th. Make her spiel. Oh my god, so this is from her mom. It's from her mom to her dad. When she was little.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
You got the coolest place in town. Holy hell.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside. I don't like coming out here. The street stare.
Man, it's like you go into her workshop and into her house and she just like gives you the tour. I'm not stealing from you. Your place is cool. I mean, I love that she's like, hey, wait, well, I mean, if you need it, I guess.
Almost lost a finger in the
All right, I think we're good on that. Journal. Okay, so can't fast travel everywhere.
today.
You know what? Screw it. Let's just leave town the normal way and run. By the way, are we not talking about the fact that I have like 1,000 heavy bullets? Kind of insane. Ooh, pretty. Go to this one first.
Hey, Miss Parvati.
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Just helping this fella.
Here they come.
Okay, that's a problem.
Got 'em all.
It hurts. You. You just not heal that fast either. Okay, plasma damage is sick. That's super cool. Forgot I had plasma damage on that gun. That's kind of like fire. It's like this world's version of like fire damage. Looks like. Oh, that was weird. The flicker of the fire made me think that my actual lights in the room were going out. I have explored this place, so I don't really need to, look at boxes here. But... This... Well, maybe I can get, like, a little leg up on one of these guys. Yeah, okay. So... It works really well on fleshy things. Same problem that games always have, though. Or at least, like, this style of game. For whatever reason. When you kill something with fire, it likes to make a tiny little ash pile that is so hard to see. Yes, I know it's a first world problem that my looting has become more difficult because I'm using overpowered weapons. But still. How do I get over there? Oh, maybe I have to go through here. Okay, I do. Oh.
I'm ready for this. Scary. That's smart. I'm on it. Is everyone all right?
Okay, that was not go well for me. No, it's not here. And I have been here. Not like a cave or something. There. No, it must be the other side. I gotta go around. My spine is doing its own ASMR today. Every time I move, it's just like, it just sounds like, hello. Sounds like somebody like crinkling plastic. Is a cave. I kind of want grenades. To be fair.
Here we go! Everyone all right?
Garbage weapon. Been in here before, but that dude definitely was not here. Constable Reyes. No. I don't know how to pronounce this person's name. Let's fast travel a little closer to. Hi. Oh. Oh god.
Don't mess with us.
Okay. I hadn't been here. Nice.
Clever.
All better? I feel like there's still more, though. I can hear more. Oh, yeah. I haven't been down here. Oh, reliable? Hold on. What are you? A legendary weapon. 429 DPS. 30 damage. Oh, wait, is it like a light machine gun? How many like mod slot? Just for kicks, I want to see. Yeah. It's like a crazy legendary version of this. But I like that one because it's got the shock on it. Really good for taking down robots. I feel like these are this game's version of Death Claws. Well, time to poke the bear.
That's gotta hurt.
Oh my god.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, I've never been down here, surprisingly. Been past here, maybe I avoided it because those guys are scary. Wait, a tactical shotgun? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. This gun works very well in the hands of people with little training. Light ammo. I don't know, man. Like... At first, I was really excited to see I could have 4 weapons equipped at once. Now, after playing for a while, I'm like, God, I need more than that. I mean, I guess a shotgun would be good for enemies that got up in my face, but... Oh. Well, that's gonna draw a lot of attention.
Nice one. Attacking. Everyone all right?
That mask obscuring your vision, they're the other way. Okay. Does that mean one of my things is damaged? Oh, wow, yeah, it is. Here, hunting rifle. It's 50% durability. That's pretty bad. Oh my god, there's just piles of dead people everywhere. Say, I thought I killed one in the grass. No! Fine. Flag on stick. I just realized why that was. Keep the sawed off. I'll get rid of the sentry sabers. Useless. That. Sell that. It's worth a ton. Pack shotgun is sawed off. Alright, that puts my weight at a slightly more reasonable level. Wait, do these... Oh, these do have weight. Yeah. Those don't. I don't know why my weight's so high, though. I've just gotta... Wait, do I have a ton of junk on me? Oh my god, I do. Yeah, I haven't been selling my junk. Primal hides weigh a ton. Okay. Next chance I get, I sell my junk. Phrasing, but never mind. Okay, I guess that's everything. Back to town. Ugh! What do we get for doing all your dirty work, huh?
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Something to report?
Turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
All of them.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed
Guillaume.
by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. I was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Yep.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say, no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Done.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local
To the
preacher
face.
before Max took over.
Oh, wow.
Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Was this junior deputy constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you.
Nice.
Congratulations.
How did so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Of course. Sounds like marauders have been a problem for a while.
Ever since the company first settled the Vale. Life's good out here, but it ain't easy. Some folk can't keep pace with the demands of frontier life. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Yeah, that's good.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
At least you got your helm.
Where are we headed?
Okay. I think we're good. You're down to this quest. In my ship. Oh. There's my ship. It is Androidicus. Super good.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Didn't seem happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'm not interested. Good day, madam. No, of course.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I really want to know who does her voice.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
The Unreliable. Wait.
Something you need?
Good. Guess I don't need this plasma rifle. I've got my sniper. Keeping those two though. Ooh. They're all equipped. Does Ashley Birch do Parvati's voice? Yeah. I thought it sounded like her. Yeah, she does Tiny Tina in Borderlands, Chloe in Life is Strange, Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah. Oh, I know Ashley Birch. I mean, not personally, but I thought she sounded super familiar, and that makes me ultra happy.
Yeah, huh? You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore?
Yep, she sounds like Chloe.
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Your kid, that must have been forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've
God,
always been
why
good
didn't
with
I hear
memories,
that? Why
right?
didn't I
So I
catch
saw a
that?
lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Chuckle.
It's not funny. Right
Well,
about
funny.
then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Cool.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Not at all. Sure.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic
Let's
engine
pretend.
failure.
Yeah.
Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Do. Also, I has an engineer. So even if I can't figure it out, he can. I mean, that seemed pretty damn easy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, does this mean like all the closed doors are gonna be opened back up? Maybe. Oh. Ooh. Hi. Hey, robot lady that looks like the chick from The Craft, can you open all this stuff back up now that the power is on?
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power
All
regulator.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
This is not gonna go well. Let's do it. No, why would I skip this game? Jesus. It's got paddles! How ridiculous is that? Install odds. Unreliable.
Received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, I forgot about him. Good.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Sounds great.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Or I could put a couple light years between me and Halcyon. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
There. I wonder if Cascadia is eventually going to end up being like the, oh, what was the area in Fallout 4? The one that was just like radiation and just death everywhere? Like basically the dead zone. I wonder if it's going to be like that. You can go there later and like farm ridiculously high-level stuff. That'd be cool. How do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Explain it.
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
This is gonna be cool.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Will fall for this seems far-fetched.
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected.
That's actually true.
Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Cool.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. I think that's this. But wait, I have to... Is that a quest, or do I just go there? Get it. But wait. Okay, so captain's quarters. Where is that? Ah. Holographic Shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Oh, and I leveled too. Hell yes. Lie and Intimidate, I definitely want, like, hit 40. Oh, okay. I want lockpicking to hit 52. This would be fine. Body, Max. What do you have? Sawed-off shotgun. Telescoping staff. Here, you take this. Was this... Wait. Is that like my personal storage? I'm assuming it has to be, right?
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Thanks, jerk. And if you've forgotten already, I'm gorgeous. Unreliable navigation. Oh, let's get a save in here. Ugh. Guys, I hate to do it, but my back is destroyed today. I don't know what I did yesterday. It was feeling a little better yesterday, and today it is just rough again. So I am going to have to cut this so I can...
You're gonna make fun of me like the others?
What happened? Oh my god, Kellydrex. Oh, Kelly! Why? Right as I am leaving. But thank you so much for the raid. And look, we can take this raid. We can take this raid. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, my back's killing me. It has been all week, but it's been especially bad today. So I would love to stay, guys, but I just can't. Like, I'm not trying to, like, damage myself any harder, I promise. However, we always raid at the end, too. It's all good, man. It's, like, my whole life I've dealt with back problems. Long story, I'll probably tell it on my 1-year streaming, or my 1-year challenge anniversary in a week, so... it's a bit of a long story, but it started when I was just a little child. No, I've always had back problems. Sometimes they flare up. This is probably the worst it's flared up all year, though. It's actually difficult for me to sit for more than a couple hours. But I'll be fine. It always gets better. It just takes some working out, some stretching, and some, fixing myself. However, at the end of our streams, we always raid someone too. So anyone that would like to come along, I've got a flock of people who are amazing that we often raid. So, yeah. Anyone that would like to come along, I would definitely appreciate that. We've been playing the Outer Worlds, and I will be playing it every day, even if they're shorter streams, so... your boyfriend's mom is cooking something weird in the ears. Really dry, I'm constantly coughing, so heading out as well. We go outside and get some fresh air. Knew there was a chance to... Yeah, obviously. And like I said, if I wasn't feeling rough, I'd stick around for another hour so you guys could hang out and everything. Watch some Outer Worlds, but... Like I said, when it comes to my health, I don't mess around. Like I said, yeah, it's a thing. On the other hand, I have new lighting. Hold on. Go full green, right? Yeah, there we go. Yuck. Full red? Anyway, Hey, appreciate you too. Thank you so much for the raid again. But thank you everyone who came with the raid, who stopped by. I do stream at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, so if you guys ever want to stop back, that's cool. Like I said, I'll be playing a lot of Outer Worlds. It's a great game. I'm having a blast in it. I don't know why I made my lights red, but heck it. I did it. But yeah, we've got a variety of people that we always raid, and they're always fun people playing cool things. So if you're looking for somewhere to be, I'm sure I can take you along for a ride. Also, if you're new here or you're a regular and just don't pay attention, in chat or wherever chat is for you, that's where I am when I'm not here. Twitter, Discord, and YouTube, all the places that the internet happens. Obviously, if you feel like stopping by any of those and saying hi, or, you know, Twitter's where my go live notifications are, YouTube's where all my past broadcasts are, feel free, but my main focus is always Twitch, so I would love to have you guys come back. That said, let's go say hi to someone awesome. Here's how it works. I am going to fade out. You're going to hear music. And in about 30 seconds, we'll go say hi to someone else. So I appreciate you all being here. I do apologize that I'm having kind of a rough health day. Honest to God, if I was feeling great, I'd be playing Outer Worlds 12 hours a day. The game is fantastic. So we'll be continuing that tomorrow. And yeah, I hope to see some of you come back. I always like meeting new people, and any friend of Kelly's a friend of mine, because good folks. So I'll see you guys soon, and yeah,